Cause your body is fine and you're blowing my mind. Got it all. Shorty tryna make you mine. Got it all from the wayside. Know you're riding well, the OT and stateside. Baby girl, you got it all. Baby girl, you got it all. Baby girl, you're looking good. Know you're rolling well, the front to a bad wood. Baby girl, you got it all. Baby girl, you got it all. Baby girl, roll with me. Know you tipsy off of 2 cups of Hennessy. Baby girl, you got it all. Baby girl, you got it all. Baby girl, I'm getting right with you. Come and spend the night with you. Oh, girl, got it all. Cause your body is fine and you're blowing my mind. Got it all. Shorty tryna make you mine. Got it all from the wayside. Know you're riding well, the OT and stateside. Baby girl, you got it all. Baby girl, you got it all.
Yeah, girl, you smell good. Yeah, girl, you look fine. Yeah, you a little freak, even when you on FaceTime. Yeah, girl, you got it all. Yeah, girl, you got it all. Yeah, she from Brentwood, whipping on wood grain. Got a Mercedes 82, whipping in out of lanes. Baby girl, you scheming. Got a nigga fiending. To the left, to the left. Go ahead and be little Beyonce off to yourself. Going to the left, going to the left, going to the left, going to the left, yeah.
Got it all. Cause your body is fine and you're blowing my mind. Got it all. Shorty tryna make you mine. Got it all from the wayside. Know you're riding well, the OT and stateside. Baby girl, you got it all. Baby girl, you got it all. These studies acknowledge me, honestly, put the seat back and I gotta see Prodigy alone. Mama wanted something to swallow me, whack. Welcome to the check-in report. I am your humble yet gracious host, True and Living. I am in the building. We are gathered here today on this Saturday morning now at this point. The name of this show is What Happened to Black Love Part 2. Yesterday, we talked a little bit about Papoose and Remy Ma and this whole divorce, the drama, this love triangle with Papoose, Clarissa Shields, Remy Ma, and Easy the Black Cat. It's really a love rectangle, really. And we're gonna get right back into it. We're gonna get right back into the discussion. What happened to Black Love, though? What happened? What happened? These two were rocking matching Black Love hats. These two were the poster child for Black Love. And make no mistake, Black Love is a beautiful thing. I think it's a beautiful thing that two people of the same race, color, and creed come together and promote Black love. You know, nobody's going to understand you like a woman of your race. Nobody's going to understand you like a man of your race. Nobody's going to understand you better than someone who comes from the same culture and race that you do. You know? I say a lot of times, that, listen, however you find love, I think love is a beautiful thing. No matter who you're with, no matter who you decide to be with, finding love is a beautiful thing. But to find someone, salute to Vint. I see Vince in the building. What's up, Vince? I see you in the building. What's up, Vince? Finding love, though, is a beautiful thing, and especially when it's black love. I think it's a beautiful thing. I think it's a very beautiful thing. But what happened here? Why is black love no more when it comes to Papoose and Remy Ma? These two are going, ham on one another. Remy Ma is now calling Papoose Pawnpoose because he pawned some jewelry she had. Papoose is clapping at Remy Ma. He's talking about writing all of her raps, writing all of her rhymes. These two are absolutely mudslinging at the moment. And we're gonna get right back into it. We're gonna get right back into the video we watched yesterday. We didn't finish that video from yesterday. We're gonna watch that video, and we're gonna get into some other clips. There's more content to get to. There's more things being happened as the story continues to unfold. So we're gonna get back into the video we watched yesterday. We're gonna finish up those videos. Then we're gonna get into the newer stuff that has come out. Remy Ma has dropped some new stuff. She dropped the new rant. Instead of dropping new music, she's dropping new rants on Papoose. But yeah, we're gonna continue with the video we watched yesterday of Papoose. Let's get back into that video with Papoose. Let's get back into that. Let's get back into this video. We're gonna pick up right where we left off at. My man Papoose, he got that size 8 fitted cap. Let's continue. Yeah, we're picking up right where we left off. We're picking up right where we left off yesterday. Because I never got into this clip.
Right. Somebody said we stepped at the park. You said you was going there to put homie down. So I go in the spot. I'm walking through the spot.
Okay.
I don't see the lane. Everybody look like the lane.
So I believe he's getting into the story of him knocking out Easy the Block Captain. If you don't know, Papoose found out that Easy the Block Captain, he's a battle rapper. He found out that Easy the Block Captain, a guy who he had met before, he found out that he was pretty much having an affair with his wife. So Papoose is getting into that story about him knocking him out. Let's get into that.
I go to where I got an idea where they at. When I walk in the room, they in their lovey-dovey.
Now you got to be honest. That would hurt anybody's heart. People seem to think just because you're going through a divorce, just because you're going through bad times in your marriage, that you don't have no love. You still have love there. You may not want to be with that person anymore. That person may not make you happy anymore. You may not, have the same feelings that you once had, but you still have love for this person. And at the end of the day, that's still your wife, and you're still his husband. So clearly, for anybody thinking that these two are supposed to just get over one another, over a day, it's going to take time. It's going to take time for both of these individuals, for their hearts to heal, whether they want to front on camera or not, because both of them, I think, are fronting. Both of them have not healed from this situation, clearly. But let's get back into the story.
They in there all lovey-dovey. Mind you, she been lying, saying she ain't with the nigga. She don't deal with him.
Mm-hmm.
All this corny shit, right?
Okay.
I see the lane. You already know. One in his mouth. Off the muscle.
Easy the Block Captain. Did Papoose tap your jaw? Papoose talking about he tapped your jaw. He chin checked you. Knocked you out. He calling you Glass Joe from Mike Tyson Punch Out. He said he knocked you out, then he stumped you. He stumped a mud hole in your ass. Easy the Block Captain.
What happened was, he thought I came to talk. He thought I was about to talk.
Uh-huh.
Ain't none of that. We don't do.
Ain't no talking. Easy to block, Captain. I came here to check your jaw. I came here to give you a tune-up for punching tool into my wife. That's what Papoose came here to do. He ain't come here to talk with you, Easy to block, Captain.
Do that.
I ain't come here to talk about different size fitted caps that we can trade with one another. I came here to knock you out for punching tool in my wife.
Mom, right in his mouth off the muscle. Whooped him out, dead on his feet, hit the floor like a sack of potatoes. I know. Everybody telling me I shouldn't talk about this, but this nigga's a lame. Dude. Talk about it, nigga. Talk about it. Remy Ma is, listen, I'm going to be honest with y'all. I'm Team Papoose. Remy Ma is a problematic, toxic, narcissistic Bronx chick. I am not on her side. I do believe that Papoose needs to take a little bit of accountability because you decided to wife that woman up. You decided to wife up some chicken head from the Bronx. You could have found yourself a nice, wholesome girl from Queens. A nice, wholesome girl from possibly Brooklyn. Maybe the good parts of Brooklyn. Maybe like a Williamsburg or something like. We could have found a white girl from Williamsburg. You decided to wife up the hood rat from the Bronx. So, I do think he needs to take a little bit of accountability here. He needs to take a little bit of accountability here. Salute to Vint. Vint says, I'd be Pat pissed. And he says, this ain't no rap battle. It's a scrap battle. Yeah, listen, it's getting very personal. It's very personal between these two, as it should be, because these two have been married for a long time. These two have been married for a long time. These two have known each other for a long time. These two have had resentment for a long time. But let's get back into it. What you got to do? He hit the floor like a sack of potatoes. Stomped him out and all that.
Stomped a mud hole in his ass.
Bad. Hole in my knuckle, everything.
Okay.
But like I told you, I didn't do that because he slept with my wife. I did that because you shook my hand and then slept with my wife.
Now, I got to stop you right there, Papoose. I don't like this whole mantra that you're going by. You claim that you did not punch him or you did not strike this man for sleeping with your wife. Essentially, you're saying that he disrespected you by shaking your hand, then sleeping with your wife. Now, I got to be honest with you. I don't believe that. I don't necessarily agree with that. I believe you knocked this man out because you love your wife. You care about your wife. And listen, Papoose, we can't knock you for that. This was your wife. This is the woman you took an oath with. This is the woman you chose to be with. You shouldn't be ashamed to tell the world that you knocked out Easy the Block Captain because he slept with your wife. This is your wife. This was the woman you decided to lay with. This is the woman you decided to have kids with. This whole mantra, I knocked him out because he shook my hand and slept with my wife. I mean, it sounds hot. But in reality, you knocked him out because he slept with your wife. And you were, emotional over the situation, as you should be. As a husband, you should be. You have a right to feel that way, Papoose. And I don't think you should be ostracized for feeling that way about your wife.
But the part I didn't tell y'all is, through this entire ordeal of her cheating with this lame,
okay,
I started to notice that he had something on her.
Okay.
And I felt like he was blackmailing her. I always felt like he was blackmailing her. Just because the way she was moving and behaving. So I'm going to play an audio for y'all of him basically...
Papoose got audio clips.
In his own words, admitting to blackmailing her. Listen to this. So this got sent to me because he's on the phone with one of his people running his
let's take a look. Let's take a gander at these clips that Papoose has.
Mouth. They recorded it and sent it to me. But this is him on the phone. Let me just play it. Hold on. It's lame. Now, when I started to feel like he was blackmailing her, I brought it to her attention. I said, listen, is it because this dude got something over you? Like, what's going on?
She's staying out on days my daughter got to go to school. She's
And we need to get to the bottom of that. Is Remy Ma really out late while her kids need to go to school? Like I don't know the particulars on that, but I keep hearing conflicting stories because he's saying that she's never home with the kids, but then she's saying I'm the best mother in the world. Oh, I go to all the doctor's appointments. I go to all this. I go to all this one. So somebody's lying here. Somebody's not being truthful. I don't know who's lying or who's being truthful. I would lean more towards papoose. And I don't trust Remy Ma. I don't trust her not one bit. So I would lean more towards papoose. But yeah, somebody's clearly lying here. Somebody clearly is a bad parent, and the other person is trying to do their best in terms of being a good parent.
My daughter's calling, she's not answering the phone. I'm calling, she's not answering when she's with this lame. Then she's with this lame for days at a time. It's like crackhead behavior. Yo, something is wrong. Are they using drugs or something?
Is Remy Ma doing drugs? I don't know. Like, a lot of these women, a lot of these women in the entertainment industry, they be doing drugs. I'm gonna keep it a buck. They do be doing drugs. I don't know if Remy Ma's doing drugs, but listen, it's probable.
Like, what's going on with her and this lane? So I brought it to her attention. I said, yo, listen, if he's blackmailing you, if he's holding something over you, let me know, and we can handle that. We can handle that too. I brought that to her attention. But everything I'm telling y'all is not in order. It's just throughout the situation.
Yeah, break down the law library to this divorce, Papoose. Break down the law library to this divorce.
So I bring it to her attention. I say, yo, let me know if this dude is blackmailing you. We can handle it. And she wouldn't say it. But then while she out with the lame and me and my daughter's home, because that's who was always with her every night while this was going on, she'd send me a random text. Oh, I'm so sorry.
Now, and let me say this. Any woman that decides to move on from her relationship with her baby daddy or even her husband, now listen, I do think women have a right to move on, but I mean, women have to understand that you are the mother. You need to be around, especially when the child is young. I understand if you got kids that are teenagers, or you got grown kids, you got kids that are, able to take care of themselves, then, go out and date. Go out, be late. Go out and be late with your new boyfriend. Go out, go out on vacation. Go out, and do your thing. But when you women have young kids, you can't be out thotting and bopping like the young girls do. You can't be going to all the after night parties, after parties. You can't be going to all the club nights, late night bars, late night, one night stands and all that. You women gotta stay home. You need to be home with your kids. You ain't got time to be thotting and bopping like the young girls. And I'm gonna keep it real, women. I'm gonna keep it real. I'm gonna say the same to the men. If you got kids, let's say you got young kids, maybe 2, 3, 4, like, formative, still young, not kids that are able to take care of themselves, or not grown kids. If you got young kids, you men, you don't have the luxury of going out there and turning up with the bros, going out there and chasing all the hoes. You ain't got time to be doing. You need to be taking care of your kids, man. Take your ass home to take care of your kids, man. Make sure you're up late to make sure they eat breakfast and make sure they get home. Make sure they get to school on time. You don't need to be out late with the boys all night. So I'm gonna shoot women a little bit of bell. I would say that both sides, whether you're a man or a woman, you don't need to be out, late with your boyfriend all the time. Your boyfriend needs to be understanding that you are a woman that has kids, and you need to do things that are appropriate to your time. Not appropriate to his single life, not appropriate to his no kids life, So I do think that is true. That, if you have kids and they're young, you need to be home. You don't need to be out thotting and bopping with the bros or thotting and bopping as a single woman.
I know I'm a bad wife. I still got all these sex. I still got all these.
Why haven't we seen the text, Papoose? Drop the text. Drop the text of Remy Ma calling herself a bad wife. Drop those text messages. Drop those text messages. Let us see it. You're already dragging her through the mud. You're already, going hard. She's already called you a papoose because you're pawning jewelry she once had. I mean, you guys are already throwing each other underneath the bus. Why not just, tell the truth? Let's hear everything. Let's hear all the details to this story.
So I don't even know why she's doing this. Oh, I know I'm a bad wife. I'm so sorry. Just saying things like that, and I'm like, damn, this is not like her. So maybe this dude holding something on her. I'm gonna play the recording right now.
Yeah, let's hear the recording.
This is the lame.
Let's hear the recording.
Saying that he's holding stuff over her head.
Yeah, look. So far, she's saying she fuck with me. I believe her. You know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna go with that. But you're right though. Anything can happen. So that shit gonna be 3 months, nigga. I don't know for how long it is. I got pictures, the texts, the videos of us. That shit gonna blow whenever I say it's gonna go. I'm talking about when I'm saying that news of cheating and all of that shit go anytime. It don't matter if it's a week or whatever. Like the only reason why it's spark is because you.
Now I'm gonna be honest with you, Papoose. I don't know what's going on in that clip. There's no context to the clip. You just played the clip, from a random point in time. I don't know what to make of that clip. Could he have been talking about Remy Ma and saying he's like, blackmailing her or whatever, possibly. But honestly, Papoose, I think you were just in your feelings. You were in your feelings about your wife. And, whatever you could grab or whatever you thought, clearly it wasn't what it was, because clearly she didn't care and clearly she was out cheating with the man. I just think Papoose was in his, as he should be. We're not going to take that away from him. He should be in his feelings about his wife. But, I really don't make nothing of that clip because, was he blackmailing her? I don't know. I mean, clearly he had been rocking with her. Clearly they had been dating or screwing around or something like that. So I don't know what to make of that clip.
Oh, let me play this again. Can y'all hear the audio? Let me play it again.
Yeah, look. So far, she's saying she fuck with me. I believe her. You know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna go with that. But you're right though. Anything can happen. So that shit gonna be 3 months, nigga. I don't know for how long it is. I got pictures, the texts, the videos of us. That shit gonna blow whenever I say it's gonna go. I'm talking about where I'm saying that news of cheating and all of that shit go anytime. It don't matter if it's a week or whatever. Like the only reason why it's spark is because you.
Now bear witness to this.
Yeah, I don't know what to make of that clip. Let's continue.
You just heard this lame who she was dealing with since 2022 say in his own voice, I got videos and pictures of us. That's going to go whenever I say so. I don't care if she go back to him. This cheating going to go when I say so. This is the same recording when he was up there clout chasing. Oh, I'm going to be on Love and Hip Hop. I'm going to get more followers. All of this foolishness, right? So y'all just heard the lame, the knockout victim, saying he got videos of her. But let's listen to her telling me that, oh, by the way.
Let's hear this.
One of the reasons why she's so angry at me is because she says, all of this is my fault. Y'all ready for this? Because I knocked him out. She said if I would have never knocked him out, she would have been stopped talking to him. She said the fact that I knocked him out, she had to keep talking to him because she didn't want him to expose things. I highly suspected that they was using drugs together. I heard someone say earlier while she was on live, are you high? She moves very strange. I seen a video where she looked outside of herself. I'm not accused.
She's a mammy from the Bronx, Papoose. What are you talking about? She's a mammy from the Bronx. Of course she's acting strange, belligerent, out of control. She's a mammy from the Bronx. I'm going to let this play. I got to grab something downstairs. I'm going to let this play. We're just rocking out to this. I'm going to let this play. Let me tell the story. I'll be right back, y'all.
If anything, this is not my style.
Right back.
But the fact that you mentioned my children and fabricated all these stories about me, about this money, when I wrote 90% of your rhymes since I met you, I can type a word from any one of your verses for the past time I've been with you. I wrote like 3 songs on your first album. I can come in my email drafts right now, which has dates on them, y'all. 2016, 14, and you can literally see her lyrics pop up. The whole rapper pop up. But let me say this, though. Let's get to this part right here. We just heard him admit that he's blackmailing her, right? Now, let's listen to her telling me that he's blackmailing her, that she would have been stopped talking to him. Since she want to get on here and fabricate and fake big this lame up. Have you noticed since I moved on, you never see her with the lame no more? She was sneaking around with him in restaurants. What he was at? Cheese Factory, matching outfits, losing the battle on stage, getting cooked by Geechee, getting cooked by Suge. This nigga get cooked every battle. I don't know what type of rapper is this dude, man. Never lost a battle in my life. But anyway, keep it moving. We don't care about that. She tried to make it about Clarissa. I just met Clarissa in July last year. I've been dealing with this with you since 2022. Clarissa has nothing to do with this. She's very angry because Clarissa is shining like the diamond she is. World-class champion, Olympic winner. She has nothing to do with this. Actually, Clarissa went on a Breakfast Club, did an interview, and said she don't have a problem with her. This, which aired yesterday. Yesterday morning, I wake up to a phone call of her being belligerent, being a narcissist, screaming on my phone, claiming that Clarissa disrespected her. How did she disrespect you? She said she don't have a problem with you. Then, in the process of that phone call, she asked me, so are you done with me? Are you done with me? I said, is that a question? Am I done with you? I said, she said, you moving forward with the divorce? I said, yes. My attorney, she want to fabricate these stories talking about not retaining an attorney. The last time I spoke to Rim, we said, listen. I spoke to my attorney. Saturday is the day that her schedule allows for me to come in. I had been interviewing different attorneys trying to pick the right one. I wanted to get a civilized divorce where we don't have to do none of this clown shit. She never wanted to do that. Just in recent time, she started to claim, when I say recent, I mean past few weeks, she started to claim that, she wanted to get the private divorce. So I said, okay, good. So when she called me the other day, tried to get back with me yesterday, and I declined because she was so mad about Clarissa, so angry because I finally moved on. She see us living our life. She talking about doing something for the gram or doing it for this and that. I'm living my life. I lived over there with you. I tolerated your foolishness, your cheating, and your adultery for years and years and years for the sake of my child. Moving on along, I just played the audio to y'all of the lame admitting that he's blackmailing her. Now I'm going to play an audio of her telling me that he's blackmailing her. Basically saying, but before I want to play the audio, I want to let y'all know that she's very angry at me because she says that if I would have never knocked him out, none of this would happen. So one of the reasons why she has so much animosity towards me is because I knocked him out. I'm letting y'all know that right now. That's one. I'm going to tell y'all the other two later. Oh, it gets worse. Hold on. You want to be funny? I could be funny too. But I'm going to be funny with the truth. You lie, you lie, and you lie. You had the audacity to come on here and make up a fake story and say, oh, my mother called me. And her lover said, come on, son. Come on, son. Come on, son. First and foremost, you talking about your mother called you about a YouTube video that everybody know they make fake videos on YouTube. Remy's in the hospital. Papoose did that.
I had to grab me some food, y'all.
Those is fake. You just mad.
I don't normally like eating on stream, but I had to grab me some food. Let's get back into it. My fault, y'all. Let's get back into it.
Because you see us moving on in our life, right? You want to fabricate a story about, and I still say my mother-in-law because me and her had a tight relationship like that. And I would never say anything to disrespect her or anybody in the entire family.
Okay.
You lied and said, I said, go get your brothers. That's cap. Everybody know I'm close. I'm more close to them and show them more love and support than you do. But let's keep it moving. So we already played the audio of the lame, the knockout victim, soft, didn't even fight back. That's what made me mad. I would have just clipped him and kept it pushing, but the fact that seen that the nigga was soft when I ran down on him. I said, damn, this nigga be talking all this gangster shit, and he ain't even gonna fight back. Nigga was like a damn headlight. That's another story.
Easy to Block Captain. He talking greasy about you, bro. He pretty much making it sound like he knocked out Easy to Block Captain. You know, maybe his fitted cap went flying across the room like Bobby Smurder. And Easy to Block Captain ain't do nothing about it. That's what I'm hearing. Easy to Block Captain, we need to know, bro, because, you know, I need to hear. We may have to pull up his side of the story, because Easy to Block Captain, he Papoose be talking greasy about you, man. Like you didn't put up a fight.
Them out. It's no mystery. Had to get a tetanus shot, knocked his tooth out and all that. In my hand, the whole.
You knocked the nigga tooth out? Papoose, you knocked the nigga Easy to Block Captain tooth out? Hold on. Easy to Block Captain. We need to know if this is real.
Oh shit. But let me show y'all the audio of her. Check this out. I want y'all to listen to this. Can y'all hear me? Should I play the lame first? Should I play the lame saying that he the knockout victim, saying that he's blackmailing her? Let me play her admitting it. But she's angry at me because I knocked him out, y'all. Glass Joe, y'all. We call him Glass Joe. Check it out. But listen to her. I want y'all to bear witness to this, because out of the whole situation, this was one of the parts that really bothered me. So that's why I reached out to certain fake friends who I thought would be real, like they say they are, and step up. I try to bring it to their attention. Yo, I think she being blackmailed. Do me a favor. Just reach out to her. Don't tell her you spoke to me. I just want to know she's okay. She hasn't seen the baby in days. So I said, damn. See if y'all can reach out. And I don't want to involve nobody in this, because this don't got nothing to do with them and they don't owe me nothing. But when you say you family, you got to live. That's an action. You know what I'm saying? You got to live up to that. But that's neither here nor there. So we played the audio of him admitting that he's blackmailing her. Now I'm going to play the audio. Listen to what she said. And I want y'all to know that this is my ex.
What's viral daily? He says, what's popping? What's going on, brother? What's going on? We're talking about Papoose and Remy Ma. And I'm asking the question, you know, what happened to Black Love? You know, this is very sad here. We have two people who promoted Black Love, two people who championed Black Love, and they're mudslinging online, which is very sad. We're trying to get to the bottom of this. We're trying to figure out who's wrong here. Who's the problem of this marriage? We're here talking about it, sir. This is what we're here doing tonight. But that's what we're here to. But salute to you. Get back into it.
We're not married anymore. But at the time, as a married man, I wanted to protect her from being blackmailed. So I told her, if this is going on, let me know. Whatever he's blackmailing you, I'll handle that, and we'll get past it as a family. But she lies so much, you don't know what to believe. So I'm like, damn, is he blackmailing her or not? But I want y'all to hear this. Listen to this.
She would have been over. He would have been over. You put me in a predicament, so I had to still kind of be cool with the nigga to make sure he don't go all the way back, and I'm not getting dragged on both sides by Team Papoose and Team Fuck this nigga.
Now I'm gonna keep it a buck. Give it a buck. I'm not trusting no woman that talks to me like that over a phone. When you listen to that phone call, does that sound like a woman that has respect for her husband? The raising of the voice, the belligerent nature. Does that sound like a woman that is loving, understanding, feminine? Does that sound like a feminine woman to you? That sounds like a man to me. I just hurt myself. That sounds like a man to me. It really does. Sounds like a man to me. Let's continue though.
Team Fuck this nigga. That's your name, babe, bro. Your name is Team Fuck this nigga. Hold on. Let's play this again.
She would have been over. He would have been over. You put me in a predicament, so I had to still kind of be cool with the nigga to make sure he don't go all the way back, and I'm not getting dragged on
Now, I'm gonna be honest, Remy Ma. Remy Ma, you sound like a liar. You sound like a habitual liar, Remy Ma, on this phone call. Because it sounds like you're still in love with Papoose. Because it sounds like you're saying things to like kind of coddle him, to kind of like make him feel good. Yeah, she sounds like a liar. She sounds like a liar on this phone call, if you ask me. Sounds like a liar. Let's continue though.
You didn't fucking care. That is not true. Talking to this nigga.
I would have been stopped talking with this nigga. So she's mad at me because I knocked him out. So she's telling me that I knocked him out. I put her in a position where she still had to be cool with him. But she tell y'all on live, oh, he's this. Oh, yeah. A man that treat me right. A man that did this and did that. You just said the other day you don't even deal with this lame no more. So we got one audio of him saying that he's blackmailing her. For all y'all who didn't hear it, we got an audio of the lame admitting to blackmailing this woman. Listen to this.
Yeah, man. So far as she saying she fuck with me, I believe her. You know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna go with that. But you're right.
Hold on. Let me get to the beginning of this thing again. Let me make sure I get it from the right part, y'all. Bear with me, man. Some bullshit audio. Hold on. Hold on, let me get this right. We're gonna get to it.
Mm-hmm.
So we playing the audio, y'all, of the lame admitting to blackmailing her. He's admitting it.
Yeah, man. So far as she saying she fuck with
Hold
me,
on.
I believe her. You know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna go with that. But you're right though. Anything can happen. Well, that shit gonna be 3 months, nigga. I don't know for how long it is. I got pictures, the texts, the videos of it. That shit gonna blow whenever I say it's gonna go. I'm talking about where I'm saying that news of cheating and all of that shit go anytime. It don't matter if it's a week or whatever. Like, the only reason why it's sparking is because you do all these shit.
All right, so y'all heard that. And again, we're gonna play her basically saying she's been blackmailed. That's what it sounds like to me. What y'all think?
She would have been over. He would have been over. You put me in a predicament, so I had to still kind of be cool with the nigga to make sure he don't go all the way bad, and I'm not getting dragged on both sides by Team Papoose and Team Fuck this nigga.
Yeah, she sounds like a liar.
You didn't give a fuck. You didn't fucking care.
That is not true.
Talking to this nigga.
That is not true.
I would have been stopped talking to this nigga.
Sounds
So
like a
you
liar.
telling me you got a lame running around here bragging, oh, I'm fucking this wife, oh, the whole shit, right? You got a lame who came in front of me, shook my hand, and
Sounds like a liar.
which is total disrespect as a man. You sleep with my wife, it is what it is. She chose that. She's an adult. That's not why I knocked you out. I knocked you out because you shook my hand. But he's on audio saying he blackmailing you. So which one is it? Which one is it? You've told me numerous times you don't deal with him no more. You want to go on Instagram and say you with your child every day. No, you're not. You just started being with the baby after I left. Once I left, you started trying to prove to me that you're with the baby and you're doing the right thing. You're doing things that I've always wanted you to do. You just called me the other day and said happy anniversary. I didn't even say it back to you, Rem. I didn't say it back to you. You know why? Because when our 15th year anniversary came, which was a milestone, we were supposed to have the whole thing that we did in the 10 year. You didn't want to acknowledge it properly because you was too busy running around doing what you was doing. Now I'm in a space where I moved on. So for a person who got all these lies to say about me, why is it that you try to call me the other day and say happy anniversary? Why is it that when I went to pick my daughter up, you asking me for gifts and things like that? Why is it?
Why is it?
Because you're a narcissist. And in the process of you being a narcissist, anything you can't control, you're mad. But you lost the remote. So you know when somebody loses the remote, they go frantic. See, but what you didn't understand was my loyalty was because I said wedding vows before God, better for worse, richer for poor, sickness and health, death to his part. And I lived that out.
Well, she's a Bronx chick. Of course, she had no respect for that.
I did nothing but take care of you. Every utility in that house to this day, right now, is under my name. The alarm company called me today. You talking all this money talk? You just paid a cable bill probably within the last 2 weeks out of my account. I had to bail you out of jail when you caught your case. When you had to pay the civil case, and we backtracked it. Who account did that come from? Me. You didn't have a dime. Slay warned me. May he rest in peace. He warned me. He warned me. So when you say malicious things about him, now that he's deceased.
K Slay warned Papoose about Remy Ma? I didn't know that. I did not know that. Rest in peace to K Slay. He had warned Papoose about this woman.
I know why. Because you know the truth. So all of this money talk that you're talking, you're a liar. All you do is lie, very bipolar. Say something 1 minute, and she'll say 5 minutes later that she never said it. She will say she never said it. Right now on my phone, and like I told you, I never wanted a penny. I never wanted one dime. All of the music I wrote for her, I never wanted.
And we need to get to the bottom of it. Did Papoose write Shedeur? I think Papoose wrote Shedeur for Remy. I need to get to the bottom of that.
One penny. I never put my name on a credit. I never did anything. When people said, we know Pat writing that. Oh, you want to go in here and say, oh, I was making music before him. You was. That's why when I started writing it, they saw the difference. You want to talk down upon me. You want to try to assassinate my character.
All right, Papoose. Let's see what else you're talking about here. Actually, let's get into what Remy was talking about. Because Remy was on. Let's get into some of the Rem stuff. Because Rem was out here bugging. She was out here bugging. She was out here bugging. Let's get into some of the Remtivity. So Rem, she dropped this little video collection of her and Easy the Block Captain. Let's take a gander at that. They in the club. In the post, it says, "This is what Papoose was threatened to post and more. This why he's so mad. This why he want to go to the games and be seen because he thinks it's payback. But I don't care. He's had photos and videos for years. He's mad that I'm actually smiling and laughing again. I'm not ashamed of anything I have done. Anything I have done, not even all I have done for you. I did it because I'm the realest ever. You claim I was so bad, and all these horrible habits I have, yet you stayed for my daughter. Nah, you stayed hoping I would come back when you saw I wasn't falling for the usual tactics. You said F me and F my baby." And she got these videos with Easy the Block Captain. Let me see. All right, so they in the club together. Here in Easy the Block Captain. She dropped this video. Let me play this right here. She dropped this. I was looking for it, but let's play this video of her.
Email with my daughter on the bed. I slipped out of the bed with him after he was trying to get something. Denied him. I always deny him. I've denied him. I haven't had sex with him in years. But I slipped out of our bed and tried to go get in another bed with a girl, a female, which is my friend, one of my close friends for years and years and years. And he caught me with my daughter and all this. First of all, you try to say what you said about Easy. Oh, he a little. I think it's a little sugar in his tank. That's weird to me. That you literally got one hand, thought you had a flex trying to say, oh, she's bisexual. This, like, I'm actually not. But thanks for the uplift, cause all the bad bitches that's been in my DMs since you said that, like, shout out to y'all.
This is how women rationalize men being skeptical and men asking questions. This is how they rationalize.
But try to say that she's done so many things to the people from that community. Who? Most of my friends, femmes, aggressives.
No disrespect to Remy. But I'm not gonna lie, she kind of gives me trans vibes. I'm just saying. But let's continue.
Hairstylist, one of my makeup artists. Like who? Like, what? By you saying that really shows how you really feel. Oh, I'm only on here because you talked about my children. What children? Why do people only know that you have 2 children? Mine and your oldest daughter. Why they don't know about your son? Why was there 1,001 blogs posting, oh, his new girlfriend, way back when you was really with your daughter? Because they never even see her that much. You understand? Don't ever fucking play with me. I told you the last time when you tried that son, oh, she wasn't with my daughter on Christmas. Not only was I with her on Christmas, and your dumb ass was sitting right there. Nigga, I bought the most of the shit like I always do. Like,
I think I'm ready to pack this up tonight. I'm a little tired anyway. Listen, Remy Ma, you a ratchet Bronx chick. I don't believe a word that comes out of your mouth. I rebuke the heathenry, and you being a Bronx slore and besmirching a good black man's name. I rebuke you. All right, I rebuke you, Remy Ma. I rebuke you. All right. Listen, guys, I'm gonna pack it up. I'm tired anyway. I didn't want to spend all night on this. But listen, man. Papoose, Remy Ma. Let me know what you guys think of this video. Let me know what you guys think of this topic. We are out. Toodles. Y'all guys have a good night. These studies announce me honestly, put the seat back and I got the seat by the little mama wanna suck in the swallow.